Hello there from Alton Towers in June 2025. I'm Scott, this is Steve. Good to be back.
It's a bit blustery today, isn't it?
Just a bit, mate, just a bit.
Need to hold my cap on today.
Is that the one that you should have had for Florida in April?
It is. This is my Florida cap that never arrived.
So, before I start this video properly, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed to Your Experience Guide. We recently hit the 50,000 subscriber mark. That is a massive victory, not only for the channel, but for anyone that is shy, has anxiety, or lacks confidence, because that was me when I started this YouTube channel, and that is still me now. Every time that we pick up the camera and do what we're doing now, I am a bag of nerves. But 50,000, massive thank you to anyone that has watched, contributed, sent abuse, or just been part of this channel in some way or the other, whether it's by being in the videos, by helping us out through PR, marketing, commenting, liking, disliking, any which way you've been involved. If you're still here and you're still part of that 50,000 subscribers, thank you so much. We appreciate everyone that is subbed and isn't subbed and has contributed in some way or the other. So what ride are we going to first, mate?
Well, with it being so windy, it could be ill wind for
a particularly
ill wind for the X sector today. So I think you're rolling the dice if you go down that area. So I think we stick with our normal plan.
Yep.
I think we'll go to the forest and start there. Get a wake-up call on Rita.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a good way to celebrate 50,000 subscribers. So once again, a massive thank you. And if you haven't already subbed, this is a great time to do so, because now we're on a journey to 100,000, which will probably never happen, but that's the aim. Rita then?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. So it's good to start the day on an Intamin roller coaster. Probably worth a mention that we are in the park exceptionally early today, because for once the monorail was working. So at the time of filming it's around 9:30 AM. Rita's testing, 13's testing, and that's where we always start our day at Alton Towers, because 9 times out of 10 we're really successful in doing so. We normally get on both of these Intamin coasters in the dark forest usually by 10:30, 11:15 at the latest. So it's proven to be a very successful way to come to Alton Towers, do these coasters first and then work your way around the park from there. Don't go to the Smiler first, don't go to Nemesis and Galactica first unless you're staying in the hotels. So yeah, always start down at the dark forest, because, well, for us anyway, it always works really well.
That's good. I lost my cap.
Did you? Oh no.
So fast. No. I took my cap off before boarding.
Good.
Absolutely amazing roller coaster, nice wake up, and a good coaster to start the day.
Can I just say, it's probably the most forceful coaster I've been on since we did Velocicoaster, because that launch actually took my breath away.
Yeah, it's a very intense launch.
Yeah.
Very, very intense launch. The hydraulic coasters in the UK, I know they did some modifications where the accumulators fire together rather than separately. So if you go on King to Car, well, it's gone now, but when you did do King to Car, the 4 accumulators would fire one by one.
Yep.
But like the 2 in the UK, they both go together. It's just like boom, you really get that punch as you go.
It literally was so forceful today. I'll be honest, like, we've been on it a million times, but I just was not expecting it to be sort of that raucous. It was great, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So we've had a wander down towards 13.
Yep.
10-minute wait on the board, so I think we should hop on board.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
10 minutes.
So we are in the 13 queue, 10 minutes, and it is a bit bumpy, as you can probably tell from the filming. But I just want to do a quick shout out to the family that spoke to us outside of 13's entrance. It's great to speak to you all, and I hope you had a great day at Towers. For now, time to do 13. It looks like starting in the dark forest has turned out to be a great idea once again here at Alton Towers Resort.
Narnia is closed today, going straight on.
Another shout out too, actually, to I think the father and son at Rita who spoke to us. So hope you guys had a great day as well and enjoyed the front row on Rita. But yeah, 13 time.
Still 5. Deal.
So I mean, we're going on again?
Why not?
Not done a 13 review.
We'll do it after this.
So we snagged a second go on Rita with a 5-minute queue. We will get to 13 in a minute in terms of the review, but I don't know what's going on today. I'm really enjoying Rita, Steve. I don't know what's going on, mate.
It's an underrated roller coaster. It's really good. I think the queue's quite tedious for it. It's a slow mover. If you've got to queue it, it's a very slow mover. So getting it early on in the morning is probably the best way to get on board and enjoy it at its best. One top tip for Rita: if you want a front row view, and the front row queue is always long on Rita, ask for row 2.
Yeah, do it.
It has an elevated seat, so you can see over the top of the heads of the people in front of you.
Yeah, and that's the same on Stealth Fort Park too. But yeah, I can't quite figure out what's going on with Rita today. I don't know if it's because the roller coasters at Flamingo Land last week were so bad that Rita seemed so good today, or if it's just that for about 20 years I've really underrated Rita. I don't know what it is, but today we've done it twice now and it's absolutely brilliant. So on to 13. That was really fun too.
Yeah, it's a fantastic roller coaster. In the morning, does run a little bit faster in the morning, so
didn't know that.
To have a go early in the morning before the trim brakes start coming up. So
I was going to say, why is it faster in the morning?
Yeah, so the trim brakes, once they're up for the day for every train.
Okay.
So once it gets an overspeed, that trim brake comes up, and then that's up. So as the day goes on, the trains get a bit slower and slower. So
cool, fair enough. But yeah, fantastic start. So we're now at 10 to 11.
Yeah.
We've done 2 laps on Rita. We've had a go on 13.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going next, but that is a fantastic start to a day at Alton Towers in June. So I'm really feeling the positivity of this visit now. I think we're set up for the day. So
I'd like to do Hex.
Does it not open at 12? Or is it 11?
I think it opens earlier now. We'll have a look and see. If it's open, we'll do it. If not, then...
If we're not at Hex, then we've not done it next. But, oh, poet. Yeah, we'll go to Hex and see what happens. But, yeah, fantastic start here at Alton Towers. It's open! Let's go!
We're in Mine Train.
We're doing it?
No, we should do, really. We're here.
It's open.
I think so.
Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. How was Hex?
Hex, the Legend of the Towers, was fantastic.
Yeah.
I just like the ride. I think it's a great ride. I do think that some of the fibre optics in the actual branch itself are a little bit stroby.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in that front row.
Yeah.
It's not as bad if you're in the back row, but the front row is right in your face.
Christmas tree Hex.
I'd probably have it a bit more faded and solid colours rather than the flashing. But apart from that, fantastic ride. I think it's a great story, and it's a part of Towers, isn't it?
How does it work, Steve?
Oh, there's so much. Hydraulics and lots of motors.
Oh. I just, it was when we were on it, I heard people behind us talking about how does it work, and I thought, I know a man who can answer that question. Obviously, we've done.
Answer the question. It's a big drum that rotates around the gondola. The gondola in the middle tilts 15 degrees either side, so that's why you can feel all your bags, if you have them on the floor, you feel them like move a little bit when it tilts 15 degrees. It's only 15 degrees. It feels a lot more though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's really clever. We have done a few behind the scenes tours, not of Hex. Alton Towers actually sell them of Hex. I don't know how much for, but we did one at Drayton Manor on the, what's it called, the Haunting, and I did one at Wallaby Holland on their Vekoma Madhouse too. So they are interesting in how they work, but when you actually see them from behind the scenes point of view, they're not as fancy as you might think. They are just very industrial looking.
Well, no, Hex is quite, it's big.
Yeah, it's big.
Big. Like, you're kind of like looking at it and it's like, ooh, that's quite tall. And you can tell when you go into it, it's high up to the ceiling, so.
Are we actually going to do the Runaway Mine Train?
I think we should today, you know. We haven't done it for a very, very, very long time.
Are we doing that first or food first?
I should probably do Mine Train first.
Mine Train first. Right, let's do it then. Welcome to the Runaway Mine Train. Once seated, please pull down your lap bar. I have not been on the Runaway Mine Train for years, Steve. Years.
Doing a rain dance.
Rain dance? You won't see me dancing on camera.
Camera up. It's just started.
Not going to see me dancing on camera, pal. 50k or not, no chance.
To be fair, Wicker Man train, been a while since I've done it. It's a great little coaster.
It's good for families. It's just now, usually when we do these videos, you talk about working on rides. I could talk about working on the mine train.
Yeah, this is what you've done.
And it was like 18 years ago, but it was fantastic in the summer because obviously there's no roof in the station, so when it's raining, it's no fun. Actually, it is fun because if you've got a big queue, you can interact with everyone and you can just have a good laugh. But yeah, it was a really fun ride to work on. It was actually it was really fast-paced. You might think that's daft given it's got one train, but actually it's a really popular family ride, or it was back in when I worked on it anyway. It probably still is when it's busy, but it's a really fun, popular family ride, and you really had to be on the ball with moving the queue because otherwise you end up with it spilling out on the path. Now, I don't know what it was like when you worked here, but that was a big no-no when I worked here. You get a right bollocking for it, so yeah. But yeah, good fun family coaster. And the monorail's working too. What's going on today? Maybe it's because I did that video about Alton Towers is failing last month. Maybe like everything's working now.
To be fair, today we had a short technical delay on Hex, but it was only 5 minutes. So no, it seems alright today, doesn't it? Like monorail actually, first time this season we've used the monorail to get to the park.
Yeah.
So very thankful for that.
And the Sky Ride will be open in a bit.
12 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah.
I would like to go on it because it's been so long since I've been on Sky Ride. So.
Yeah, right. Pizza pasta time.
Let's go.
How was your pizza, mate?
I'll be honest, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Like compared to, we recently went to the one in Blackpool. What's it called again? The one there.
Big Pizza Kitchen.
Big Pizza Kitchen. That's the one. And that was actually, I've not been there for a long time, and that was actually really good. And the one here, not so much. I don't think it was worth the money.
No, I think with discount it worked out about £18 each.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of tables with full plates.
Yes.
So that's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's the thing is you're leaving. Like there's a lot of food that's just been left, which probably means that people felt like we did. Like obviously,
wasted food.
Yeah, and I've got a tomato allergy, so for me I'm very limited in what I have there. So I had the pasta, the garlic bread with cheese, and some of the salad bar stuff, and that was all fine. But yours looked dry.
Yeah, it's like there's no it's saving money on toppings and saving money on the dough, and it's like the thinnest pizza you could possibly get.
Yeah.
The minimum amount of ingredients put into it. It just tasted cardboardy. Is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. So I'm not going to be in a hurry to go back there.
No. Well, it's no surprise. We do normally say bring a packed lunch, and today's more evidence of that. So, for the first time in 2 years, we are going to go on the Sky Ride at Alton Towers.
More for me, I think.
More?
More, yeah.
Actually, it might be 3 years, you know.
I know that, yeah, I think...
2022?
Well, I didn't do it in 22, I don't think. I don't know how to come to Alton Towers, and when I did, it was boiling, so it was shut, too hot.
Yeah, so it's open, and yeah, we can finally go and do it. So, Sky Ride next.
Quite a view, isn't it? But it might interest you to know that the gardens here haven't always been a lush, vibrant green.
Oh, that was good. Get back on the Sky Ride. I'm trying to work out when it actually was that I last went on it, because I think it was closed in 2023. It was obviously closed last year, so it was at least 2022. But yeah, it was good to get back up there, but it's a shame that with all the time it's been closed, they didn't think to, you know, give the gondolas a bit of a scrub. You could barely see out the windows for the dirt, but at least I've rested my feet, that's the main thing. Ice cream. Ice cream van there.
5 minutes on a Sunday. Let's go.
Behind us is where Submission used to be. In front of us, I'll do a little spin, is an absolutely dreadful roller coaster that deserves to be put in the bin.
That's brilliant.
You weren't saying that on a brake run.
To be fair, I think that was the worst ride I've ever had on it for Rattle. It's literally a roll of the dice on how it's going to be, and that was one of the worst ones we had.
That roll of the dice is bad, really bad, or absolutely atrocious.
I think you are being a little bit unfair. It's a different experience. Like, a lot of people come over from the States for the Smiler because
Why?
of how many inversions it has. They don't have anything quite like this over there.
Good.
And, well, yeah,
Good.
They have airtime machines.
They have good rides.
So it's a very popular coaster. I can see why people like it, but I don't know how people lap it all day. Like, when it's like that, that's a one and done. Like, it's borderline like Nash roughness.
I tell you, next time it'll be a non and done.
You'll be going.
No, I'm not going to say what I'm really thinking, because I've realised today from the amount of families that have come and said that they watch the channel that I maybe need to be careful with my language in this video. But yeah, what I'm going to say is, the way I would describe it is, the word starts with an S and ends with a T, and it's got 4 letters, and I'm going to leave it at that. Absolutely awful, awful roller coaster.
Anywho, at least you don't have to wait for it.
Staff were great.
Yeah, staff are amazing. I chose to actually look down. I opened my eyes and looked down. It kind of held us, actually held us a fair little bit today, didn't it? Normally it's like it doesn't always pause for very long, but it had a bit of a pause today, so no, it was good. I enjoy Oblivion. I think it's got a great design drop. You get a lot of floaty air time on that drop, and I know some of the newer dive machines don't quite do that the same. So I do think Sheikra Busch Gardens is probably equivalent for that feeling, in my opinion, and you have the layout afterwards. So I think this is great for what it is. It was a prototype and it goes underground and it's just cool, isn't it?
I enjoyed that. Oblivion is still a fun dive machine coaster. Like Steve was saying, you get that airtime as you go down the drop, and a lot of the newer ones with the vest restraints, you don't really get that. But because this has got the old school restraints like Sheikra and like Crake at Heidi Park, you still get that airtime on the drop, and that's what makes it a fun coaster. So I think it's pretty clear that Oblivion is the best roller coaster in X Sector. So on a day where there's no queues for most of the major coasters, Spinball Wizard, 25 minutes. 25 minutes. That's got low throughput though.
Yeah, it's only 4 at a time.
Yeah.
That seems odd.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's 25 minutes.
Should we give it a go?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with a queue board and say I think it's 25 minutes.
To be fair, there is the other queues are quite a lot. The main queue doesn't seem to be too long, but there are like wrap queues and fast track queues. They actually look quite busy, so I think I might give it a miss actually.
Yeah. Good decision. It's not very good anyway. We'll get some off-ride footage of it, and then we'll see wherever we're going next. It would seem that we've been lucky today because we're now finding queues. Wicker Man is on a 25-minute queue, which to be fair is pretty quiet for Wicker Man. But when you've walked on everything else, it kind of feels like a big queue.
It does actually. It does actually. It has been really quiet today for most of the queues we've done. So I think we've hit the park right. To be fair,
yeah.
Like the pathways are pretty busy. So
yeah,
like X Sector's rammed.
Yeah,
there's just no one on the rides.
maybe they've got a £25 non-rider pass.
I think there's a lot. Yeah, it's got to be. I think it's all non-riders. Like the park is full of people not doing the rides today.
Yeah,
that's good for us.
Yeah, it is. Shall we go and do Wicker Man then?
Let's go. alright, it's a good wooden coaster, but I wish it was mega brave. Like,
It's loud.
It's very loud! Anti-roll backs are working. Yeah, it's a good coaster. I think it's one of the shortest GCIs they've made. And I just think that, I don't know, it doesn't have the same like airtime as the other ones. It doesn't have the same pacing as the other ones. Like, it is a little bit whippy at the start of the ride, which is quite good. I'd say the beginning of the ride's my favourite. I think the start of the ride's the best bit. To think that originally that was meant to be a different kind of drop as well.
Yeah.
Like, I dread to think what I'd think of it if that wasn't changed to what it is today. But yeah, it's a good coaster. I think you've got to do it. It's a good family coaster. I just pre-show don't like it.
No.
You know.
I'm gonna say it again. It's time to get rid of that pre-show. It's what, 7 years? We don't need it anymore.
I don't know, because it is quite cool. But the thing is, it's for it to keep up with the ride capacity, you have to squeeze everyone in. I know that's meant to be like the vibe of Wicker Man, you get put into a tight space and then set you on fire, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's what they're going for with that, but I don't think anyone enjoys that.
No.
I don't. I'd rather it done more frequently.
Well, as you can probably hear, they're chucking the trains out. So, thumbs up to the staff, no complaints there. It's an alright Woody, it's not the best Woody in the country. That's opening soon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Can't wait for the Grand National to be back. But for now, we're going to move on because it's starting to rain, so we're going to go and do the curse at Alton Manor. That's normally walk on, so we might do a few laps on that, to be honest, because like I say, Stephen's done a sun or rain dance, whatever. It's now raining again.
You?
Me?
Not me. I've been good today.
You put that cap on and it started raining.
Well, to be fair, these guys are up to some weird stuff, aren't they? Making dinosaurs and whatnot.
Yeah, well, new film out soon. Can't wait for that.
I am actually looking forward to that movie.
Same.
I wonder how it's going to play on from Jurassic World.
Well, reboot. Complete reboot.
Can't just reboot it.
Can.
What?
Can. I tell you now, they're going back to Jurassic Park 2. That's my prediction.
To be fair, that's probably a good thing if you could erase that from...
Why did we not talk about this in Universal Studios last month?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, what's going on? Right, Curse at Alton Manor. That was Curse at Alton Manor.
I don't know, I always seem to get the compressed air in the ear. And it makes me jump every time. I think I'd get used to it from the other times.
You think so, yeah?
But every time I jump a mile, it's like... yeah.
I thought the smell pods were very strong.
You were in there today, weren't they?
Yeah.
Do you not get that when you're on it, the compressed air in the ear?
I think you're imagining it.
Oh, it's definitely... It's always right in the ear as well. Like.
Anyway, Nemesis Reborn, 5 minutes. Let's go.
It is 5 minutes. Nemesis creature's gone crazy.
Thank you for your patience. Once again, Nemesis is experiencing a temporary delay, and we hope to be back in operation soon. Thank you.
So as we were filming that last little bit about the Nemesis creature going crazy, we were wondering why the train wasn't going round. Well, it's having a tech delay. So
I thought about going on it and broke it, so apologies.
So Steve's going to go and do Toxicator, and I'm going to film it.
Are you not going to come on? No. You love the Toxicator? No. I've been told there's a new cycle.
Good, you can go and experience it.
I don't know if there is. We'll go and have a look and see.
Yeah, okay then. He'll let you know. Reporting live from Nemesis Reborn site. He's walked off. Fantastic. There he is.
Hey.
I was just going to say you were reporting live from Nemesis Reborn, but you walked off.
I'm sorry, well, reporters on the go. So, yeah, just by Nemesis Reborn. Going round now.
Oh, good.
It's alive, as they said at every It's alive! So, shall we go in the queue?
Toxicator.
Oh, yeah, Toxicator, yes. Apparently, it has a new cycle. If it was any different, I don't know. It seemed the same to me. Did you film it?
I filmed some of it,
Right.
but
It didn't seem any different to me. Apart from it was doing halfway through its cycle and then it stopped and then he did something with the gondola and then started again. I wasn't on it, I was watching. And it's good ride. I think it's a good addition for this area. Like, they have been lacking flat rides and people have moaned about them not having flat rides, and now they've got one. I think it's a good addition. You don't like it though, do you? I think it's great.
I gave my thoughts on it in a video. I'll link it somewhere at the top of the screen because I said it was a one and done for me, and I have stuck with that. Now I wish I'd stick with that with a smiler. But anyway, should we go and do Nemesis Reborn?
I think we should.
Let's go.
Honestly, I could just see it better without using this. I don't really know. Was it meant to have like some kind of special effect in it?
How was Pneumatic Drill the ride?
I don't know. I try and be polite. It's a great roller coaster, but I think I preferred Nemesis on its last day before it closed to Nemesis now. As every corner, it seems to get this really. It's quite loud as well.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Like it's not uncomfortable. Like it's like it's not a rough that like you're gonna hurt yourself on or anything, but it's there. There is a roughness there, and you just don't enjoy those high G corners as much. Like particularly we're going around the helix just above me here. It's quite a high G-force helix where you go around and swoop down to go over the station, and that was my favourite part of Nemesis. But now it's like. I'm not joking, it really is.
It's just juddery. It's like, I was on the end seat, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's rough. It's not rough, but you can feel the vibrations of it, and that's not right. I mean, let's be honest, you could call it a retrack, a reimagining, whatever. The majority of this roller coaster has got new track on it.
Yeah.
It should not be riding like Furious Baco.
Well, it's the trains, the B&M, all new B&Ms are like this.
Well,
we know.
Penguin Trek was like this at SeaWorld last year.
The kids' coasters are like this now. This is just how B&M are now. I don't agree with it.
There's a Nemesis roar that it doesn't have anymore. That's probably the highlight now, is the Nemesis roar that it apparently doesn't have anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much more to say about it other than it's loud, it's got a good layout.
The layout, I think the layout's better than Inferno, but now I'd probably take Inferno over this just because it doesn't have the same vibrations to it. Like the vibrations are not anything major to worry about. Like that's just how it is now. You're gonna have to get used to it, Scott. I'm sorry.
You get used to it. I've said Nemesis Inferno is better for a long time.
I know you have, many years.
The receipts are on this channel. You can find them many times over the years where I've said Inferno is better. Which makes me think that we are due a visit to Fort Park. We've not been for a long time.
Do I have to?
Yes, we need to go soon.
I'm in jinx with Fort Park.
Oh, it made the video entertaining.
I cause technical issues like no one. I don't go because. Well, I'm surprised it's not like my face with a red cross over it, being like, do not let this man in. Because I remember I like Slammer when the fire brigade came that time.
It's not lying. On the opening day of it. And the thing is, we weren't even in the queue for it, we were in the queue for longest lead.
I know. Yeah. Well, like
But you had a great day. When we went in 2023, decided not to vlog it, and it went perfectly well.
Yeah, to be fair, I've had a couple of good days in the last 10 years. Two good days. I like football, and stealth's amazing. Stealth is amazing.
Rather than talking about Fort Park, stood next to the Nemesis, we should just go.
What now?
Well, not now, it'll be closed by the time we get there.
Say how fast are you driving?
Steve, I'd say that was a pretty damn successful day here at Towers.
Yeah, the plan worked.
It did.
Again.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think we just follow the plan every time because it seems to work okay. So we started in the Dark Forest, did did Rita twice and 13 in the first 40 minutes of the day.
Yeah.
So, you know, Rita did open a little bit early today. Not as early as it was on previous times we've done it, but still at any time before 10 o'clock's good. Well, it's good to have that. So well done, Rita team.
Yeah.
It's had a really nice day. I think that we were on a bit of a what do you call it?
Hiatus from Towers.
No, we did go on a bit of a mystery tour to Pizza Kitchen, didn't we? Which is a fair trek from where we were.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we've been on a break from Alton Towers, because we have.
We have been on a break from Alton Towers. To be fair, I've been extremely busy. We did go Epic Universe at the start of May, which was fantastic, and it's nice to get back to doing this. So
yeah,
I've had an absolutely fantastic day today. I think the queue times have been low throughout, with more than usual. So it's weird because it seems busy on the pathways.
Yeah.
But no one's going on the rides.
No.
So
Alton Towers to bring a non-rider pass in. No, I'm joking. I'm going to wrap it up there, but I'm just going to end by saying that all the staff have been great. The rides have been fun, if not perfect. No queues. What more can you ask for in a theme park day? So that's all on your experience guide from Alton Towers at the start of June. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, it's a little thumbs up below. Please subscribe. Once again, many thanks for 50,000 subscribers. If you are one of those people, a massive thank you. And yeah, to everyone that's supported the channel over the years, massive thank you. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.